feels like he can beat opponents better if he plays control rather than aggro.
But he doesn't play mid-range decks.
Yeah, he's either like full control or aggro, like nowhere in the middle.
Yeah, or combo. And here we go. We're going to game number 1. Already off to a weird start. I was going to point this out. ProfiX feels like the only player to bring Shaman, and it's a mid-range Shaman, I want to clarify. With Violet Teachers in a meta with Grim Patrons. What?
Bloodlust?
That is crazy.
Maybe.
I mean, that does sound like a possibility. Bloodlust with the full board is death.
We've seen this Violet Teacher way long.
Yeah, like
back.
in EU qualifiers, like BlizzCon qualifiers, I think the Fishu had like a double Bloodlust Shaman deck.
No.
No?
No.
Before?
I remember it was even before. Before Next Ramas. So
Yeah, you would have a bunch of cheap spells so that you can benefit off of it. Everyone was still playing Lightning Bolt back in the day.
Yeah.
And then, what did you use with Violet Teacher Synergy?
Bloodlust.
It was,
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
Bloodlust.
It's like a
get
bunch
a
of
load of
tokens.
tokens and try to OTK them.
Was that it? Was it just Bloodlust? I don't know. It's kind of weird, but why now?
I'm not sure.
All right,
I
you
don't
guys
know.
look really confused. They're the pros, and I'm the commentator, so they're supposed to be the ones explaining it, but they're in the same boat as me.
Well, this is like an aggro hunter, but it's also got high mains, so I guess it's kind of like hybrid. But hunter in general is a really good matchup against shaman because of the totems and unleash the hounds.
Well, I mean, is Chakki playing more than one Unleash the Hounds, though? Because the thing is, Unleash the Hounds has been less of a focus of our Hunter's deck. Before, in the past, it was all about it, considering that you had the cheap Buzzard, which we had a throwback. But now that we don't see it as often, people even cut one of them from their decks.
It's actually a pretty awful hand from ProfiX. Like, double Lightning Storm is great against Hunter, but not when it's in starting hand. Like, too many Overlord cards. And he decided to play Hunter Creeper just because he needs to play cards every turn.
Right. If you coin and you play Feral Spirits, you have 1 mana next turn.
Yeah, you need something to follow up
What are you
every
gonna do
time.
with
Chakki choosing to like clear the board. He's like really scared of stuff that can probably buff the Haunted Creeper, like the Flame Tom Totem that was drawn. I guess Chakki doesn't really know what's in this deck. Like, he hasn't seen much Shaman in this tournament lately, or even in the meta.
Who expects Shaman? It's very unusual.
Yeah, the only Shamanics you really expect are probably the Mech Shaman. I think that's pretty much it. That's the only variation that's pretty much viable.
Yeah. Well, you know, what's so interesting, too, is that this is Conquest. So in Conquest, you have to win with each deck in order to advance. So this deck at least won 5 times.
Yeah, maybe even 6. He might have, like,
That's crazy to me. If you think about it, though, if people are bringing Druid, mid-range Shaman still can capitalize on Druid, and it still can also beat handlocks.
Actually, you know why the mid-range Shaman is not that great? Because there were a lot of face hunters back in the days, like even a month ago. Right now, it's only like mid-range or hybrid hunters, which are
that's a good point, too.
pretty good matchups for Shaman.
Oh, he's rolled a Huffer.
That's a little
I
unfortunate.
wonder why he didn't play Shredder. Maybe because he doesn't run freezing
I guess
traps.
he probably wanted the Leok, then he could trade both the minions in really well. Like, they're both free attack, and they can trade in efficiently.
But what if he would get Misha?
That would be pretty awkward, yeah. He could only, like, clear 1 minion.
I suppose at this point, too, I guess he doesn't really mind losing the Animal Companion because Feral Spirits costs additional mana, so he's ahead on board. And he's ahead in tempo mana. And then the Pilot Shredder can come down much easier, less contested.
Pretty awkward turn for ProfiX here. Like, he can either choose to Totem Orc, or he can, like, coin Lightning Storm. But coin Lightning Storm is really awful since you overload yourself next turn as well.
You don't see an option to play Flame Totem to suck this 4 damage?
I don't think that's an option here.
Why not?
Oh, boy.
You really think so?
Well,
I guess if you think it's an aggro deck, then maybe it could
like
be.
Flame Tone will be dead till like turn 8, 9.
Yeah, until he's got a board. Which
Yeah.
he might not get against a Hunter.
Yeah, well, I mean, now he's got enough mana for Hex on...
But he doesn't
Pilot
develop
Shredder.
anything from his side.
And he has no, like, amazing minions. I
That's
guess
true.
Next turn he can probably, like, a Totem up and Defender of Argus, but that doesn't get the maximum value from the Argus.
Yeah, you're right. And plus, if he does drop the high main, that Hex is going to be really useful against it.
And he's coming up to turn 6 as well.
Yeah.
Pretty likely for a high main. And
Oh.
He's
Well, that's
seeing the
really
power
bad.
to Shredder as well. Yeah, Chakki's hand isn't great here. There's only one totem, so you get one dog.
Maybe he actually will consider playing double unleash.
Just to clear the totem.
Because he already saw like Lightning Storm.
Oh, he actually does it. Yeah.
No, he does only one.
Oh, he only does one? I guess so.
That is really interesting. I guess the one dog in case his opponent's playing something, and then he can use it with Hunter's Mark to gain tempo again.
Fire Elemental, turn 6.
Right, that's true. It can crash into the Fire Elemental. And that way he's just more mana efficient. Like, you can also argue, like, oh, well, shouldn't he hold it until the Fire Elemental comes out? But you get the damage in.
ProfiX really wants to play the Drake here, but it's such a really good trade for Chakki because the power to Shredder just trades evenly with it.
Yeah, I wonder why didn't he hex Shredder? It's like one of the best value against Hunter.
Oh,
I mean, Hyman is the
Tonto.
best one, but you can't just wait for Hyman.
Hex isn't now, though.
Oh, another Taunt Totem, too.
So he basically just waited one turn with this Shredder.
Yeah, he just took 4 more damage. Yeah.
But if he wouldn't get to Taunt Totem, he would take like 4 additional damage.
Well, it's working out okay because Hunter's not curving out very well and can't really utilize all of its mana in a very effective way. The way you use it is to play your cards, but
I think
not
it's
really
just
that impactful.
pass.
Yeah, probably
Well,
shoot and pass.
Oh,
He
Do
plays
we
for nine.
see what secret this is, by the way?
I don't think we've seen what secret is.
he can check it right now with Flametongue
Yeah.
Totem and Lightning Storm after, if he wants to.
Oh, that's a really good
Oh.
draw. Violet Teacher.
Teacher and Lightning Storm.
Clears the whole board and spawns a 1/1 token.
That's so perfect.
Yeah.
And actually, if it's Freezing Trap, Token will just
Yeah.
block it.
No, it's amazing. This is highly unusual. But there is another Unleash the Hounds, and now that he knows the Violet Teacher can be building up some 1/1s, that Unleash the Hounds again becomes pretty live.
But
Maybe-
Shaman has 23 HP. It's like way far away from lethal.
Yeah, I mean that's like I know Hunter can burst, but not that.
Not
that
at
much.
this position.
Yeah, it's not Druid. Let's be clear.
Maybe Chakki would just play his whole hand here. Like, Unleash the Hounds, play the Power to Shredder, Hunter's Mark, the Violet Teacher.
I think it's the best chance to win.
But it really depends on what the trap is.
I think it doesn't matter.
Well, it does in the sense that if his opponent, if he can make this Pilot Shredder do a lot of damage over the next couple turns.
It will, because he didn't see Fire Elemental before,
Right.
and he saw already one Hex. It's like 2 only ways to deal with it efficiently.
Oh,
Rock Bite is
Feral.
not an option. Or Belcher, of course, if he plays it.
Well, but Fell Spirits does stall for time, and he can also totem, so that way he gets.
Yeah, Flame
Okay.
Tone between
Yeah.
to have good trade with Shredder.
It's looking pretty bad for Chakki. He has no cards in hand. Although he's only done 7 damage, so he's not even near lethal. But that's a really good draw there.
Yeah, second best.
What would
is
be the best?
I expected you to ask this question. Quick shot into high main.
A quick shot into high main. Yeah.
Wow, I got baited. Nice play. Quick shot into high main would have, yeah, you're right, that would have
Yeah,
been
he
really
could
good.
shoot off the Flame Tongue, trade evenly, and even play the high main. He got taunt off
well.
the Power to Shredder though. It's good. Since now his high main can't get killed off by the extra Flame Tongue totem. And the Feral.
He's checking for freezing first. Yeah.
Yeah, now he still has room to play something else this turn, but I mean, he still doesn't have an answer to that high main directly, and
it
it will get contested by the dog.
But you can keep making taunts and just hope to stall.
He doesn't want to take this 6 damage from the high main to
Man,
face.
he is really protective of himself.
Oh, there's a
shot
quick
is
shot.
sick.
Is it going to be quick shot into high main?
Maybe.
Dude. Oh my gosh. Actually, that's exactly what's about to happen, Green Sheep. You're about to tap into the caster's potential.
Oh,
This is exactly what happens. You quick shot and you draw high main.
I'll just do it already.
And you seem like an omniscient god. No.
Oh, if it's a Huffer, it's really good here. Oh, it's not a Huffer.
I mean, it's still problematic because Shaman
Yeah.
can't deal with the Huffer or
He has
the
Flame Tongue,
Misha
though.
easily.
Yeah, but if it was a Huffer, you could trade the Huffer into the taunt and jam 6 to face.
That's true. I mean, the fact is they're still mounting pressure, so as much as you can Flame Tongue trade, this needs to pick up something really good.
Another Argus.
That's awkward. He needs to play Flame Tone here.
Yeah.
Can he not?
He could
I guess
Argus
you're right.
and Rockbiter, but I think that's kind of a waste. Because
the
only
Rockbiter doesn't
one
do
minion
anything.
gets taunted. Since he has to trade the other one.
Yeah, and next turn Argus would be so much better. He decided to just Rockbiter, I guess.
He got another Taunt Tome. Is that the third one we've seen this game?
It feels like there's just too many taunt totems. In fact,
Yeah.
it's so problematic because of the fact Hyman can't attack the face anymore. And if he draws kill command, like then he's missing a lot of damage.
Oh, he can.
Oh, there it is. There it is. The Gleazuka to push past this taunt totem. And I mean, you just hit Hyman to the face, right? There's just no way you want to trade. He did use both Lightning Storms, but at the same time, it's like you can't miss that damage.
Yeah, he's already used one Hex as well, and you've seen he hasn't got a good way to deal with the High Main. So his only answer is to probably top deck away.
So he's got to get the Hex. Now, one thing that is important is that Shaman can stabilize the board, but...
Oh!
Well, hold on. Has he taken too much damage, though? Like
He needs like 4 turns to kill him. Oh, 3. At least 3.
Yeah, and Hunter needs 4, at least.
So
At
yeah,
most.
if he gets any spell that damages,
Like, just
he
a kill
wins.
command.
Oh, just quick shot. It's enough.
Just quick shot. Just quick shot into kill command.
Enough next turn.
But that is the only damage, though, outside of weapons.
But that was actually a huge draw, since like Hex was the only way to deal with it. The other way would be like,
Earthshock.
Earthshock,
I mean,
but then he would have to trade the minions in too.
He's got some ways
Taunted
to
Hunt
stall.
Creeper. He would have 5/5 taunt and 2 1/1s, which is not bad because he doesn't have Unleash anymore. Right now he's thinking how he can deal the most damage per turn.
Like he knows he only has 4 turns left because the hero power is coming out every turn, so he has to figure a way that he can kill Chakki within 4 turns.
Yeah, he should go face for sure.
Yeah. Let's see what Chakki draws. A Loafer.
That's not
Not
good.
great because there's no spells in Profix's hand.
I would say it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Even Owl would be better.
Yeah, Owl would be pretty good since he could kill off both taunts. Well, you can silence one taunt, kill the other taunt, hopefully draw into like a charge minion or something for the next turn.
Yeah, but right now he can just ignore this loaded.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That definitely puts him on for a next turn win, right?
I think Flameton was more damage. Oh no, no.
But I mean, it's another taunt. And now, even kill command, he survives. It has to be quick shot into something else. And the Shaman deck's about to win unless a miracle comes out from the Hunter
There's
player.
just been too many taunts.
Kill command is
Chakki
not
to
enough.
deal with.
Only quick shot in the kill command.
Oh! He is 1 damage off lethal.
Is that a way for Chakki to survive? I don't think so, right?
Yeah, the Alakir itself
with the Flame Tongue does 10 damage. And then he has a lot of other minions that the Flame Tongue can
if
proc on.
Flame Tongue just slides into 1 minion, it ends up killing him.
Yeah, technically he's not dead if he trades into Azure.
No, he knows his opponent has Flame Tongue, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it
oh,
bounces back
yeah,
and
he
freezes
can
turn.
turn.
Yeah. So
But he can't prevent.
No, that's it.
Yeah. Chakki's just
Again, like
trying
a
to
bunch
figure
of several important draws happening here for ProfiX in order for the Shaman to win, but it got the job done again.
all them taunt totems as well. Like that's 6 damage absorbed within taunt totems at least.
That's how you win with Shaman. Roll taunt totems.
Yeah, I swear.
Yeah,
taunt totems
actually,
is
you're
Chakki's
so right.
kryptonite.
The taunt totems every time. That was crazy. This is what you gotta do as Shaman. You have to roll 3 or 4 taunt totems to stop the high main damage. You have to get the hexes at the right moments, and you have to have both lightning storms to clear the board twice. And your opponent has to draw really badly to get 2 Unleash the Hounds.
All
and a
that happened
Hunter's
this game.
All of that happened in 1 game.
And he was one off lethal.
And he was one off lethal.
It's quite reminiscent of, I think, the NA regionals where Chakki played against D2, and D2 rolled 7 taunt totems in a row against his
7?
his double Doomhammer
Oh yeah,
Shaman
it
deck.
happened.
Yeah. I think it was 7, if I remember correctly. Taunt totems.
How
is
can
just
you even be
Chakki's
mad at that
kryptonite.
point? It's like
like-
7 taunt totems.
It's like you know it's gonna happen.
Shaman's
It's like,
finally been viable. Just roll taunt totem every
2
time.
mana, roll a taunt totem.
Yeah, in a game, 5k price game,
Yeah.
7
brutal.
totems.
Yeah.
All right, well, ProfiX feeling pretty good. You know, nodding. Chakki fuming. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
he is definitely not happy about that.
Yeah. All right, well, now we go to Warrior Mirrors, or is it?
I think Chakki is the control
Wow.
warrior.
Double BG.
Ah,
We saw
you're
it
right.
yesterday.
Yes, up against the Patron Warrior from ProfiX. And the Control Warrior has definitely gained a lot of stride against Patron, especially since they've pretty much learned how to hold their removal and play optimally against it. What are the percentages in your book? You've played so much Warrior in general.
I know
Diarrhea.
Neyria's played a lot of
So-
Patron.
Patron Warrior, yeah. I mean, against Control Warrior, a standard Patron can win only if Control Warrior doesn't have Brawl. That's the only way. Or they pressure a lot, so Control Warrior doesn't have removal for small stuff like 3-3, I don't know. I know the strategy for Control Warrior to beat Patron, even if it's combo oriented, you just don't play any minions. Like Shield Maiden is like the only minion. And
Yeah,
just
you
wait.
Keep holding, yeah, and keep armoring up.
Yeah, like the threshold to deal from the hand, it's like 40 damage, I think. From the
Without
Patron.
minions on board.
Yeah, without minions on board. So it's like if you go 20 armor, just unkillable.
But can they pressure though, even without filling the board? Like they still have cards like the
But
Patron
you,
could.
you just play weapon, shield slams, executes, and stuff like
just
that.
chill.
Yeah, just chill.
Just chill. There is Harrison as well in Chakki's hand.
Oh,
Which-
that's excellent too.
But
really
it's
game
only the
deciding.
way when you have a lot of card draw in this early game.
right. Yeah, that's also true. The combo deck might be too slow sometimes. I've actually seen Chakki play exactly this matchup, and I was very impressed because what he did was he had Ragnaros against Patron Warrior, and like his opponent was at like 19 health, and it's clear that his opponent was just passing every turn and armoring up. It was like, well, shouldn't he drop Ragnaros? But he just kept armoring up, passing, like you said.
Yeah.
And he ended up surviving by like 3 HP, but his opponent ran out of damage, like straight up had nothing to do. So instead of going for like the 95% win, he went for the 100% win.
So it's a scenario which I was talking about. If Warrior will play, Patron Warrior will play aggressively, Control Warrior might run out of removals.
Yeah, I feel like just by losing a Frothing Berserker, your chance to win this game drops significantly because you need both Frothings to push him out of the game sometimes.
You can win with Frosting and Patrons in the same turn if you get with Emperor.
But double Frothing is also a way that you commonly could
Actually,
win.
with Patrons it's more damage.
You think so?
Yeah, if you have like Inner Rage and double Virulent effect, it's more.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can fill up the whole board.
Exactly.
Now, I was talking to the Rat, who played a lot of Patron Warrior 2 over on NA, and he was saying that the double Frothings is like the key to win against Control Warrior. So he was always telling me like don't play your Frothings unless you know you can like do big damage to Warrior. Like
You
at
just
least
play
10
OTK
plus.
Warrior.
Yeah, but he played on turn 3 against. Actually, does he know it's Control Warrior?
Maybe his
not.
deck is not decked like 40k things. Maybe he plays like
Like Sludge
Grommash.
Belchers. Yeah.
Yeah, Grommash.
Well, he saw a shield slam, so I guess you can assume it's Control Warrior. But
mean,
I know
some-
Neyria does run a shield block.
Yeah, some Grim Patrons this tournament are running shield blocks and shield slams.
I got top 10 NA with Shield Slam version. I was like number 2 till the last day, but last day is super crazy.
So do you think it is better than the normal like hard draw version?
It just depends on matchups. In some matchups it's just better, like against Handlock. But
Actually, one thing I realized is that ProfiX, if he doesn't know Chakki's playing Control Warrior, still doesn't have indication that it is. Because his opponent just played Weapons, Cruel Task, and the Emperor.
but he can make an assumption when Warrior plays very passively,
Right.
it's not a pattern.
Well, I mean, it's the fact that he played the Frothing so aggressively, right, onto the board that he lost that burst. But now it's like he sees a lot of defensive cards. Iron Beak Owls almost certainly control. So if he didn't know before, he certainly does now.
I saw a lot of players play aggressively against Control Warrior with the Frosting. The most Control Warrior players have only one brawl. So if they waste removal for like Frosting and other stuff, they have Brawl only for one Patron wave. So second wave will be unremovable.
Well,
So
this
is
is
the
problematic
Emperor.
for Chakki.
Yeah,
How
he
do
has
you-
no way to deal with it.
You just attack and pass. Oh, he doesn't want to. Simply because Owl and Slime will trade into small minions, maybe. Oh, that's awful.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Chakki can't deal with Thorson. That is 2 weaves of Thorson.
And next turn, we'll win the double Battle Rage. Oh my god.
D2! I think Green Sheep may be exaggerating the amount of taunt totems I rolled versus Chakki in last year's qualifiers.
It was a lot. I thought it was 7.
I mean,
but I have to
7 in a
recount
row
them.
is a statistical
It was a
anomaly.
large amount,
Like,
I
we
can
need
assure
to
you.
put that in the historical Hearthstone museum if that's the case, because that is a lot. 7 in a row.
Oh, we'll have to rewatch it.
If it's like twice in a row, you're gonna look so
It is
stupid,
not
dude.
going to be twice in a row.
Like, he didn't even roll a taunt totem the entire game. He just kept rolling searing totems. Like, what? Yeah, this is unfortunate.
I
Yeah.
wonder why he trade Owl into that.
In case he draws a weapon?
I
Maybe in
guess-
case of Execute.
No, the Grim Patient combo, I guess.
He could have
Because-
traded into the...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the 1-3.
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
he's right. The Grim Patron combo is the biggest thing on his mind.
But does it matter? It's just 1/3/1 Patron. It might indicate that you don't have Brawl. I wonder why he didn't play like Patrons, Virulent, and Battle Rage.
Guess
He would
he's
have
ju-
full hand.
Well, now he
Yeah.
can now.
and
I guess
full
he's
board.
really scared of the
interesting.
brawl, though. He like,
Yeah.
respects the brawl.
But still, even if you brawl, you expect. I guess he doesn't want to expend too much of his resources here. And he is still getting this damage in with Thorson, which is pretty important. Like keeping the armor low. And his opponent demonstrated he can't deal with it yet, so still
Actually,
problematic.
he doesn't have any cards to have a good discount. Only Patrons and Virulents. But no, like another Frozen Warzone Commander.
I guess here you might have to probably Harrison, but do you play the Acolyte as well to get a draw from the Acolyte? But that only leaves you 1 mana spare.
You guess you get the execute off that 1 mana.
Yeah, or a Shield Slam would do.
Shield Slam would also be okay. That's 2 draws. Pretty reasonable. And you also kill the loot hoarder, so it reduces a little bit of damage on board.
And you haven't drawn an Execute yet, but you've used 1 Shield Slam, so you have like 3 cards that can deal with
Yeah,
this.
there's 18 cards remaining. And
Oh,
runner.
actually, if ProfiX will draw Warzone and Frozen, this game is over.
That's way too much damage with the whirlwinds and inner
Yeah.
rages and the
Oh,
Grim Patrons.
so much mana has been reduced as well.
Hey, well, you know, I told this actually on stream. Grim Patron used to be 3 mana back when Blizzard was first testing it, and now
Oh,
it's finally
really?
back.
Will he use Grommash as a removal or just 12 damage to the face? Oh, just removal.
Yeah, just removal.
He wants the time to draw that Warzone Commander.
Yeah,
and
I think he wants to OTK him because he's really scared of the brawl.
Well, second big game hunter. Blackout says, pretty sure it was 5 in a row in D2 Shaman versus Chakki Zoo. Me and Chakki went back and checked it. I bet they did, because let me tell you, if there's anything I've learned with Blackout and Chakki, they're very thorough in their investigations. But, you know, I'm pretty sure that it's somewhere between 5
oh,
and 7.
he uses Whirlwind. It's
Oh,
weird.
wow, yeah. He's not saving it for the Frothing combo.
Yeah.
I guess he's got 1 more.
But it might be not enough.
Yeah. Like, there's 34 health on Chakki.
He still has 2 whirlwinds through the Death Bite and the whirlwind card itself.
It's not enough.
Yeah, and there's a shield block in hand as well.
I
So
think
there's even more
Chakki
armor.
at this point he should just armor up and clear.
Yeah,
stuff.
armor up every turn, try clear as much as possible, and hope he doesn't have enough damage. And try like play a fatigue game, I guess.
I guess this turn he can play just Grommash.
Yeah, he can Grommash and armor as well, which is pretty good. Force ProfiX to have an execute, or like try to expend some of his like resources in killing the Grom.
Alex does almost the same thing, but it kind of tests to see if his opponent has like an answer to a big minion. If he has another execute or
I've
a
seen
big game
some,
hunter.
Some Grim Patrons even run BGH nowadays.
Yeah, that was popularized by Zole, I think. Zole was
Yeah, I
really
think it
trying
was.
to push it forward when
Oh.
he was hitting double legend.
Wow.
Oh, I think it's time for go for it.
YOLO.
But they don't get charged, so he's really hoping that he can...
Why he didn't enrage? Oh, he might be saving for the second wave if he like will get a brawl.
But if Chakki gets an activator, then ProfiX is dead for an activator for the Grom.
Yeah. Oh, gets execute.
That's a really great draw.
But still has pretty bad chances to win this game.
Well,
I don't know. He's also got Dr. Boom for some damage.
Chakki actually can't clear the board though. It's a problem. He can kill one minion from his Grom, but that's it.
Well, he can also big
miss
game
one
hunter.
patron
Yeah, he can
and damage
Grom
him
and big
frozen.
game hunter, I guess.
All right, so you said that there was no chance for ProfiX to win this game, right?
Execute's a good draw here as well. You can kill off the 5-2 and probably BGH the
I think you might not Gromash, you just shield block BGH and execute.
Sludge Belcher.
Which is now using his removal so he can't deal with Dr. Boom as easily.
Yeah, but I think this is the only good way to clear the board.
Yeah.
And it's so scary, like you have only 2 patrons and last virulent effect. And what do you do here? Like you waste it and you go full all in.
Yeah, if your board is cleared, then you've pretty much lost.
But he doesn't have his board cleared. You can play the weapon with Dr. Boom and just start pushing and seeing how far he can ride this wave.
Yeah,
his opponent
weapon was really good draw.
Yeah, two of the big game hunters have been used. He's used his executes. He's one shield slam.
Yeah, like the only draw that helps is brawl, and then still like if not Boombot survives, this situation is pretty bad.
Oh, Ysera. Yeah, Sarah's Awakens could change things if he gets it.
It's like 2 ways: Ysera or Sludge Belcher just to stall for and pray for the brawl top deck.
Is it enough?
I mean, he's gonna need. This is the time to drop it now because next turn you might not get the opportunity to. And he gets the Yseric Awakens.
Warsong Commander? 2 Warsong Commanders left, right? Oh no.
7, 10, 15, 18.
But
so if he can hit twice with this.
Does the Grandmaster Ysera's does 15 damage?
Oh,
so
you're right.
If ProfiX actually chooses to tank the damage, tank the Ysera, then he actually dies.
ProfiX, if he will go full face and next turn draw Warsong Commander, he has lethal exactly 35 damage. No.
Yeah, but
no,
the problem is he's also going to die on the back swing because of how much damage with Grommash and Ysera Awakens. As long as the Boombots don't kill Grommash.
Is this enough?
Yeah, like if the Boombots
the
Boombots kill Grommash, then
actually this enrage was bad. Now, like if a board will be cleared, he has no way to kill. If he would just go face and pass the turn,
I think Chakki will go for the lethal.
Yeah, you still go for it. Because the worst case scenario, if he kills Grommash, you just kill Dr. Boom.
Yeah,
with Ysera.
Yeah.
So this is
it's 1 in 9 situation.
1 in 9 because it has to hit it twice, right? But Grommash goes down to
actually
4 health.
If it hits one Boombot hits it for 4, it's dead.
Actually, it's like 1 in 11 probably.
Oh, here it.
Oh,
it's green.
GG.
Oh, GG. Hits 4 on the wall.
Oh, I like it. There's the reverse sorry. But guess what, guys? He's not really sorry.
ProfiX was definitely not expecting that.
No, but well, it was one of those things where like, do you really expect him to get Ysera Awakens? There's also the Emerald Drake and the Laughing Sister, Dream and the Nightmare. Like those are a lot of other cards you could have gotten. And Chakki got the best one, so I guess lucky when it counts, and that's the important part here. As Chakki does get a very important win, because if he dropped down 0-2, it would have been really tough.
Maybe it was a punishment for this enrage play.
Oh, is it? Wow. That's something like that I feel like Kalento would say too. He always talk about getting punished for making a bad play.
It's good to motivate you for not doing mistakes.
I guess that's why Ukrainian players are the best. Well, here we go. Game number 3, Hunter versus Zoo. We're going to try the Hunter one more time for Chakki's side. This is the first time we'll see it on ProfiX end.
That's a really good hand by ProfiX. I wouldn't be surprised if he kept all of the cards. Yeah, he just 4 keeps. Because the Nerubian Egg plus the power over One Wing is really good. You can clear a minion and spawn a 4-4. And the Voidwalker and Haunted Creeper are really good early game cards.
But if Chakki will get a Scientist and Freezing Trap out of it, and Nerubian Egg is so bad.
Because you spend up the spell, and then you might not even get to do the damage.
Yeah, it's true. The Nerubian ends up becoming really expensive. I think 5 mana. So Chakki definitely still wants to curve out, though. He's going first, so he doesn't have as many cards to get the 1-drop, and his opponent will curve out.
I think Chakki's trying to wait for the mulligan, but I don't think he's realized that ProfiX actually kept all his cards, so he's just waiting it out.
It's so awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you just log in, join the game after your opponent already mulliganed. And you're waiting, and like,
Oh,
it's
right.
so bad.
And it's like, well, you didn't
pretty
realize that
awkward.
he made
Like,
his choice.
the timer goes down, and then you realize he's already mulliganed. It's a good hand for Chakki as well, though. He has the Knife Juggler, Unleash the Hounds, and he also has a lot of early game.
Yeah, Voidwalker is huge.
This is like good hands for both players, honestly, because the way he curves out for ProfiX is that he will be able to get some pretty good trades with Haunted Creeper, and Imp Gang Boss is so good at controlling the board. But then, you know, it builds more 1/1 imps for Unleash the Hounds and back and forth.
Oh, there's a high main. Not what you want to see at turn 2.
Juggler? No. Yes.
You're willing to part ways with the Leopard Gnome and get bullied like that?
But you have Unleash, so you don't care too much.
What if...
You can save it for combo turn 5 combo,
Yeah.
but it's not that great.
But then what if he kills off your Knife Juggler with Abusive Sergeant?
Leopard Gnome leaves?
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
So,
Esports time?
Going for the juggles,
Abusive.
huh?
Oh, he has 2 juggles to hit this, I think. I think he's probably going to go for the Haunted Creeper Abusive Sergeant. Try hit the 1 in 3 and the 1 in 3 again. That didn't hit.
Oh. Well, he was doing the attack as if it already went through.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's really starting to get hot in here, man. I can't really handle this intensity. These guys going back and forth.
That was really
apologizing.
That was a really vital juggle because now the Knife Juggler dies and he doesn't get the Knife Juggler Unleash the Hounds value.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Knife Juggler Coin Nerubian is the best play here.
Oh man,
Ooh.
if it hits a 2-1, still has another chance. He needs that Knife Juggler to stay alive.
And
There it
Whoa.
is.
That was a good hit.
if he would have hit the spider, it would be so bad.
Yeah. It's a quick shot, so
Quick shot is pretty good here.
yeah, he can kill off the 3-2. I guess he probably trades into one of the 1-1s and just hero powers.
Yeah. And Warlock health is going down slowly,
Yeah.
but surely.
I mean,
He's considering Unleash as well, but maybe it's not Unleash time. Next turn you can even deal more damage to the face with another hero power.
yeah. If Chakki could stall enough to play the high main, that's really a big turning point in the game because
Not to stall, to keep board clear.
Yeah.
Let's say like that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I like keeping Unleash the Hounds for after Implosion as opposed to before, just because it helps keep it in check.
So he can kill off the 2 spiders. Oh, he doesn't choose to.
Oh yeah,
Choose to go
Unleash.
face.
Great. Unleash is.
Yeah, Unleash kills off all the minions.
Oh.
That is a really
Yeah, that's
great
really
card.
good to now
Now you
nullify
can clear
it.
the whole board and also have a bit of board yourself. And then next turn is the high main turn.
Okay, well, now it's back onto the Zoo player here. But he's got Implosion to try to fight back for the board.
Yeah, I think it's Implosion turn.
How much does it hit for?
4!
Oh, 4.
That's pretty big too
Yeah.
now. Because he has a lot of room to power overwhelming the high main and take care of
He can kill
some other
Yeah, he can
minions.
kill both. He can kill both the
both hyenas,
Yeah,
right?
because he has the abusive sergeant, and he's not that low on life either.
Oh, that's one of the cleanest ways I've seen dealt with a high main in a long time.
I would say it's a lot of damage. He might be able to race.
You're right. Let's see.
But I think
5,
this
9,
situation
11
just
in the hand.
clear the high main.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh no, he wants to
Oh,
race.
he wants to race.
Yeah, he's inviting him in. He's got so much damage. He's got 11 damage from him next turn on top of the
Yeah,
the
but that might
7.
be a mistake since there's a kill command in Chakki's hand. There's still a beast up. That's 11 damage this turn plus hero power, 13 damage. He'll be on 8 HP and the leopard gnome, so
Right.
he's technically on 6.
So another kill command will be lethal.
Yeah. And he probably can't tap again, so he has to work with what he draws and what cards he has in hand. as well as he has to kill off the high main and all the minions.
Yeah, there is no way you can just go for the board control.
Oh, man. Well, ProfiX was planning on playing his entire hand this turn, but if he uses defensively, I mean, then Hunter's going to win the war
He needs
attrition.
Argus so badly. Like, if he will get a taunt...
Oh,
no,
that's the worst
I mean,
draw.
if you were to dump cards, I guess that's one you wouldn't worry about dumping with Doomguard.
Yeah, and right now he should trade with Lion King Mufasa.
Yeah, because if it just hits the face, it touches him. If the high main breathes onto that Warlock portrait, he's going to die. So he has to take care of this right now.
So Chakki needs 4 damage next turn. So I don't know if Chakki runs Arcane Golem, but that would be an out.
I mean, even if it does, though, can Zoo kill him in 2 turns on the opposite end?
Because
He will be at 6.
Yeah, and then you hero pass him down to 4, and then
Yeah, and Arcane
in 2
Golem.
turns. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm saying in 2 turns the Hunter will kill him.
If
So
the
then
Zoo can kill the Hunter next turn. But I don't think that's possible unless he probably draws
right.
Doomguard.
Mal'Ganis, no. It's 8 mana.
Well, he'll actually have the turn to play it because he'll have 8 mana next turn. Hunter will hero power 1/8, and then he'll get Mal'Ganis right on time. Now that's assuming Hunter draws completely dead, like a Hunter's Mark, right? Hunter's Mark would actually be nothing, but if he even draws like a weapon or something, it still helps him put him down to 1 more turn.
Now he can't play anything. So Mal'Ganis will be not an option. But
Oh,
it's
you're
little
right.
on board, right? 7, 9... 14 only.
14 only.
And he can't play any more minions, so his only out is Power Overwhelming,
Yep.
the second one. So if Chakki just hero powers here,
And pass.
draws that damage.
So yeah, and then you can keep Knife Juggler for like an Unleash the Hounds for maybe some maximum crazy fireworks finish. Even though you don't need it, you just need to Unleash the Hounds, but that'd be one way to end the game.
Maybe for Stone
Argent
Tusk Boar.
Squire.
Stone Tusk Boar.
Yeah, and
Oh,
juggle
gosh.
1 in 8.
Well, I mean, it's pretty much down to it. Who's going to win? Come down to 2 HP on both sides here.
Yeah, you can't afford to tap here. If you tap, then you have to go
Tap
for the
is
Power
conceding.
Overwhelming. Yeah.
And now the moment of truth. It's Unleash the Hounds! You got to play Juggler and then Unleash the Hounds. Fireworks
Yeah.
finish. Happy New Year.
Oh, Chakki's going for it.
Yeah, we're 2013 Chakki, just for 1 minute here.
Chakki, I can see Chakki's really pumped about this game. Like,
Oh, he
he's
is.
really excited to
He
win.
is.
He knows he needs 1 more game to qualify.
I think he should open his friends list and type in he's sorry to ProfiX right now to kind of finish out the complete apology. Oh, man. Well, that wraps up the game here, and the series goes to Chakki's advantage 2-1. And, I mean, if you're ProfiX, you have to be pretty upset with how that ended,
I
too,
think
because you were
he's-
really close to getting a big advantage there.
But it was bad matchup for ProfiX. So Chakki has only Warlock left. And
That's a Malagos Warlock.
Zoo is pretty good has pretty good matchup against Malygos Warlock. I would say it's like one of the best matchups.
And
and then Patron.
And then Patron. I don't
What
know that
Patron?
matchup.
Patron is our
yeah.
last remaining deck that...
But
you
Patron
have-
is pretty awkward against Malygos.
Yeah.
Like the best way to beat Malygos with a Patron, you need to play aggressively whole time. To play Frosting on turn 3, unless you're playing a full combo deck, of course.
But I think it's a better matchup for Patron than it is against Handlock. Like, I think Handlock just completely destroys Patron, while he might have a chance against the Malagos Warlock.
Yeah, Malygos Warlock is slightly worse, but it's still fine. And he wants to have worse matchup first.
Chakki has a really good early game hand here. He's drawn like none of his like big creatures, so he can just go for early game board control.
I think
then
you
draw
should
into
keep
the other
Ingun
cards.
Boss, like 100%.
Yeah, it's a really like he's got the coin as well, so you can go turn 1 Zombie Child, turn 2 Imgang Boss.
No, you just tap turn 2, turn 3 Ingun Boss
Oh,
into
so
Twilight Drake.
You want to keep the coin? Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah. Like, the problem is Ingun Boss in the late game, you don't want to play it because of patrons. You should play it before it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible against Grim Patron. It spawns
Yeah,
3 of
'cause-
them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you keep attacking into it, and you keep getting 1/1s. to
Actually,
trade
4.
into.
I forgot. Yeah.
No, you don't
the
care
final
about
kill.
spawning more patrons because you have AoEs,
Yeah,
but you care if
If
Yeah.
it kills you.
no, if like patrons gives the damage for
Frothing
Frosting,
Berserker.
yeah.
That's true. That's a good point. Well, Chakki ends up tossing back the M-Gang boss anyways. But he draws the Malygos.
And
One
actually
part of the
now
combo.
his hand is pretty awful.
Right. It's
Oh,
gotten
Chakki's
really
just
awkward.
instant squelched.
Yeah, he
Saw
doesn't
that.
even want to see any more apologies. This isn't DreamHack Canada. Well, now that hand from the Warrior only has Acolyte as his card draw and needs to pick up other things. He's playing 2 no mission vendors, right?
He might play even Inner Rage on the Acolyte.
Just to
to
draw?
get more draw.
Yeah.
Maybe even 2.
No, sick.
2 might be a bit too much because of Mortal Coil.
Yeah, 1 is enough.
Ooh, is he just trying to smoke? I
Yeah,
guess he's got the Despite to play next turn.
Yeah, that's what kills in-game boss.
Well, there's the Imgung boss talking about that.
And he will play it.
Yeah, I think he will. Well,
And
he might be
ProfiX will
thinking
get
of-
2 cards out of Acolyte, even
Yeah.
more.
I don't see him Dark Bombing here because Imcan Box is so good. But I guess he's looking at ProfiX's mana and he knows it's coming up to turn 4. So he's thinking
Yeah.
about why would ProfiX attack with the axe there? He must have another weapon.
Right. Well, I mean, it sets up for the Deathbite perfectly in almost every scenario. And if it is a Deathbite, it's awful. But it's also too hard to pass up this turn. Ooh. We've actually leveled up from apologies to thanks and gratitude.
Yeah.
Actually, in this situation, Blackwing Technician would be better than in-game boss.
Yeah, because it's a 3/5, so it couldn't die.
Yeah, against Warrior it's way better.
Chakki's thinking here.
I think it's just going Azure.
Yeah, because then he'll have to either
Yeah.
attack in with his Despite, or probably just attack
Cruel
face his
Task Master would
Despite
be a
and then
good
trade
draw.
in. Oh, he has the Emperor though, so he has a lot of parts of the combo in his hand. If he can only last until he can burst the Patron down.
I'm not sure why he did that.
Yeah, he could have gone the opposite direction where the Acolyte
Yeah, it
hit
was a
this
mistake.
break. Yeah. He could have taken 4 less damage
And deal 1 more.
and deal 1 more. And by doing so, he would have saved health. It's not even to the point where like he's at 30 HP. If he's at 30 HP, then you can argue he wants to get Battle Rage, but not in that scenario.
Oh, that's awkward moment.
Yeah.
Like the only play is a heal bot.
And you know Chakki's gonna spam emote you for every mistake that he sees, and that might put ProfiX on tilt as well. I only see 1 player here. He's probably anti healbot since he's got 2, and it heals him back up to 30 straight.
Yeah, it's fine. Next turn is Emperor, so you will not worry about 2 turns lethal.
Yeah. But there's also an Emperor on ProfiX's side, which I think would probably come out this turn. It's perfect, since you've got the Warsong Commander and the Frothing Berserker, and also the Whirlwinds, and also in the race, so...
But then Chakki has abusive BGH play with tap.
But I can't really see a better play than Emperor here. You get so much value.
Of
Hard to
course,
miss out.
here is really good. Villain, the Warsong Commander, Frosting Berserker.
Yeah, that's the winning combo there because this deck in general, you can try to see if you can kill it before Malygos ever becomes a real threat.
Yeah, now if you draw just single Patron or... Yeah, Patron, it will be way over 30 damage. Of course, if Malygos Lock will have board.
So...
Yeah, abusive BGH.
Yeah.
Probably tap even, not plain
Yeah, I don't
Dark
think you
Bomb.
want to use your Dark Bomb since you've got your Malygos and you've got your Emperor in hand.
Yeah, of course you don't do it.
Oh.
He's got so much damage in his hand if he can get all of it reduced. And he can do it on turn 7, and then turn 8 he has Malygos with 2 Soulfires.
Yeah, but he also has to survive. Like,
I mean, it is going to end up turning into combos versus combos.
yeah, whoever gets the most damage as quickly as possible.
Second execute's pretty poor draw. He already has 1 execute that's free, and he's not really going to use it on a lot of these other minions. So that's kind of a dead draw here for ProfiX.
Yeah, I think I can only see the Despite attack in and probably trade your 2/4 into the 4/2. Try to clear as much as possible.
Actually,
maybe even go face. Like,
yeah, you go face for sure. Like you will have
you have so much damage. Yeah, like you have 2 Whirlwind effects plus the Warsong and the Frothing. Like,
for if
too
he
much
plays
to-
Emperor, he's dead. I would say like that.
yeah.
I mean, that's also a big telegraph, too, that you're going to kill your opponent. Because you just attacked the first charge of Deathbite into the face.
Yeah, so I think Chakki might just play the heal bot here. and just try to
Yeah.
trade in and then go face and try not to die.
You trade BJH and heal bot. That's it. And you actually might kill him even without Emperor and Malygos combo, just by Hellfire, Dark Bomb, Soulfire, Soulfire.
Yeah, that is a lot of damage there. So how much Hellfire?
Actually, he
3,
might even
6,
use
14 in hand.
you might use Dark Bomb here and Abusive to trade and play heal bot, so you'll have like a lot of damage on the board, and it's hard to deal without additional virulent effect.
I like it. All of those minions that remain on the board for your side is 3 attack or higher, so Grim Patrons can easily trade and get like insane frothing berserkers damage as well.
Another play would be like trade Abusive, just to not have this minion on the board. It still does nothing, and Malygos Dark Bomb Soulfire still kills him, like guaranteed.
Oh, he makes the right play. And I mean, it's pretty easy to read though when you see the Deathbite attack the face that aggressively. How much damage is this though?
This does a lot of damage. So 2 whirlwind effects.
I think
It might
Wood is
be
dead.
it-
No, it's not lethal for sure.
With 6 minions on board, each whirlwind's
You
plus
can play-
6. Oh no,
No.
the
So it's 6 on the first time.
Right.
The second time round is
22.
5. So that's 11 plus.
and then the Deathbite's plus 4, so that's 15 plus a 2 from the frothing, 17. No, it's definitely not.
17, 19 plus 3, 22. Is that what you said?
Yes.
You're quick.
Sorry, you have to
Had
forgive us
experience,
Americans. We count with calculators and stuff.
Yeah, it's over for Patron Warrior.
I had to bust out my TI calculator for that one.
So yeah.
Because I counted turn before.
Like a real pro.
You should have just kept quiet.
Take that, Trump. Well, let's see how much he's going to be able to stabilize on this board.
I think
here.
he will go for clear, like double execute, and next turn he will have a lethal probably with Patrons.
So he thinks. If he
Yeah,
draws
that's the best
patron.
way to win the game. I think you armor up this turn. Maybe. No,
Oh, he's
no, no,
running
you
out of
don't do
time.
it.
Yeah.
So
You need that for the patrons.
He has exactly 14 with Patrons and 3 with Fire War Axe. So it's like if he top decks Patrons, he wins.
Yeah, but now I guess you just Hellfire and Twilight Drake, right?
Yeah, like there's no way you can tap because it gets you too low.
It's so funny. It comes down to the Patron draw if he will get it or not.
I don't know how many cards are left in deck. But
He has the ability also to get, what's it called? A Battle Rage, too. A Battle Rage could draw into a Patron as well. So it's not just Patron or Bust.
No, it just Patron. You can't. You can draw 1 card. with
Yeah,
Battle
so
Rage.
like he has a couple of cards that can help him.
He didn't
to
use
get
any
that.
Battle Rages before.
No, I don't think so.
So it's like,
I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's not just the Patron. Like, he could pick up another card that can keep him, give him another hope, but that's about it. It might as well be Patron, though. And meanwhile, this Twilight Drake puts 4 pressure on the board, and he's got 11 in the hand, so that's
it's got
15.
exact lethal if
Actually-
it doesn't armor up. It's a boom.
Oh, that's charged with boombots, by the way.
oh, why charge? He just gave lead.
Yeah, like he cannot survive now unless he somehow kills off the Drake. But I don't think he's gonna do that. I think he's just going all
Yeah, that
face.
was
He's
clearly
going
a misplay.
all in right now.
Like there is no way your opponent can do more than 13 damage or more without Emperor.
Yeah.
But actually, Chakki may not win. He might
You
discard,
might discard the other
Soulfire.
Soulfire.
But that's such a low possibility. But it actually happens a lot of the time.
No, it will not happen.
Well, if he kills a Drake, if he kills a Drake with the boombots too.
Yeah.
No.
What?
Wow. Was he really hoping? Wait, even if the boombots did for maximum damage, he would have done only
One
He would have
off.
put him at 1 off.
So you're tapping
Okay.
and then going.
So here it comes.
Chakki's going for it. Wait.
No, he
no,
still
no,
he
it's
still
one off. That's one off with
needs
that.
to go for it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Soulfire first.
Yep.
Okay, and Chakki realizes today is his day. He's going to the top 8, and he takes down ProfiX to advance to day 3. And stand up, shake hands. Even though there is some emotes exchanged back and forth, in the end, it's all in the name of fun
Yeah,
in
it's
games.
all in game.
Right.
No harm